Greetings and welcome to springtime in Pennsylvania. It's almost springtime. I'm David Ellsworth, and today we're going to turn some wood. And the topic of this tape is the Ellsworth Signature Gouge, which is my favorite of all-time tools. In fact, I happen to bring one with me today. And the reason it's my favorite tool is that it is so efficient and so versatile in so many different ways. And I want to take you in and show you the various cuts that this tool will do in hopes that you can learn to be as versatile with this tool as I can be. So here we go. To generate the shearing cut, all I do is keep the gouge in this position, but I drop the handle way up to now the tool shaft is 45 degrees to the floor. Not parallel, but 45 degrees to it. That is when you're going to get the most efficient cut going down here with that shearing cut. Now let's give it a try, see what it looks like. As I start working with this roughing cut on the interior, notice that the position of the gouge is the same as it was for the roughing cut on the outside of the log when I was cutting the bark. And by that I mean that the tool shaft is horizontal or parallel to the floor, and the line across the top of the edge of the flutes is also at 45 degrees. And that will subsequently present the right-hand side of the tip as the gouge goes into the material. Now, interestingly enough, if you're using a conventional gouge, you put the tip up against the wood, you elevate it, and you push against the wood to go through the cut. And what ends up happening is, as you're pushing into the wood, of course, is pushing back against the tool, and you have to use a lot of energy to keep that tip up into the material. But with this cut that I'm working with, all the pressure of the wood touching the edge, when it hits that edge, it drives the gouge into the tool rest. So the tool rest takes an enormous amount of force that I don't have to use up in muscle pushing it back into the wood. As well, by rocking it in like this, it allows me to remove the material very efficiently, again, having the tool rest pick up the pressure of the cut. Now, in making this cut, what I'm going to do is to use my left hand as a pivot point on the tool rest, and my right hand will be like a lever. It's just like jacking up a car if you want to change a tire. And we'll just lever that tip right in through the material and rough out the interior. And here's what it looks like.